don't have anything for you.
You cannot help but flinch whenever I use my skills. You think, this time he's definitely gone full demon.
It's not personal.
If you're watching me in battle, you leave yourself open to our actual end.
You keep disrupting the Antam. I'll keep you stocked. I'm always open.
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insult.
You're new as well, right?
To marry. Just be married. So,
Greetings, Rook.
Nothing.
I am Air, one who provides training for Antivan crows.
You're not a crow yourself?
Not as such, but we are...
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt, but more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Help me out here. What contract?
One that may involve you.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord Butcher Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
The gods care about taking Treviso.
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests, their own people.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information? Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, Killing him isn't the contract.
You're in charge. Antiva has a king.
And the power of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty. We're patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
Butcher Dathrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
Helping the crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Find your crow, then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for one so young.
Can you blame him?
You're not from
nearby.
Hang on.
You cannot help but flinch whenever I use my skills. You think, this time he's definitely gone full demon.
It's not personal.
If you're watching me in battle, you leave yourself open to our actual enemies.
The power of the demon-possessed assassin should make up for how twitchy everyone else gets, right?
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
I've always loved market days, except for when they're occupied by Antam.
My older husband used to say they make me sleep, but they used to know
Best place in Treviso.
You can't force these spaces. They just kind of form where people are.
The butcher wants to see Treviso? Then he shall. My father...
Need to top up?
I'm glad the market's still open during occupation. It probably helps to feel that some things are still the same.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
Cafe later? Good night for it.
So this is Treviso now. Have some hope. The crows haven't given up. They won't last much longer if the Antam have their way.
me on my way to work. Demanded to know who I was and where I was going. What do you think, right?
I'll have them.
Whatever you say.
What? We are found! Attack!
Don't worry. Mayor and Viago sent us.
You're with Lucanus? Yes! Kill them! Kill the Anton! They killed Darren! They killed my cousin! They're weak on the left. Got them!
Ranged incoming!
Stay in cover!
Take him out!
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Darren, my cousin, they... Please, you have to finish Darrett's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Darrett. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Taya and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I saw something like that on a wall we passed earlier.
Let's go look.
A crow mark. Perfectly thrown.
That's gotta be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out. Another mark this way.
Heard ya. Got it.
this too good.
Got it!
Take them down! Get out of there! End this! What's behind you? What's left?
Good to go.
Well done!
They're hitting us from afar. They're shooting for us.
Now's your chance!
Hit them now.
Save a little for the rest of us, Rook.
Here's another crow mark.
You've been on this contract from the beginning, right?
I guess so.
What's your assessment of the targets?
Honestly? Anybody the Venatori get excited about is trouble.
That's the truth.
Targets. The streets are thick with Anta. We can take up the revelers, the drinkers. They will not be missed as quickly as the ones who still keep visiting. just started my carpenter's apprenticeship. Now Uncle and I are on the streets thanks to these unharmed.
Our next Crowmark.
Back to cataloging then. Anything sound good?
Well, now I just want a ham and...
All of the crystals sing to me. Just the beauty.
In a duel to the death, everything matters, including fashion.
Sinead, that's how Canara take her out.
Back to cataloging then.
What's it like when you use your magic?
Oh, it's like I'm touching something vast and eternal. A well deep inside.
Ah, not so much like possession.
No, but it was terrifying the first time it happened.
That I understand.
How's my throwing?
Haven't seen you around the diamond much, V.
I've been preoccupied.
grip.
The wing thing. Do you do that on purpose?
I don't. Why?
So you just naturally look amazing when spite helps? Some people get possessed and become mounds of pulsating flesh. You get wings.
Lucky me, my demon has a sense of style. Consider it done. Easy enough.
Another mark?
I've been learning how.
Leave it to me.
Of course.
Everybody here used to sneer at Canary inside the bar. Now the Antam are in charge, and these horns are my ticket to better things. I'm just doing this until my big venture takes off.
A full belly solves all problems. That's what my father said before.
So they found him?
There must be lots to do in Treviso. Anything you recommend?
Killing Anta or Venatori?
Oh, right. Sorry.
And this crow mark leads up. This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere. The Butcher is making poison. Comic.
The poison that destroys your mind? That comic?
If I were the Butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the Butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antam brought in a comic master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further. it down. Back on the ground soon.
So,
Yes?
nothing.
Almost there.
If you're still interested in Treviso, you should ask Thea to show you around.
And Dara, Taya? She's so intimidating.
You're joking. Thea?
She's so polished, you know? I bet she never makes a mistake with the silverware.
She does keep track of which one's Viago's poison.
How do they defy the gods?
We die to the gods.
We must get clear!
Now's your chance! End this!
That's a win, Rook.
I forgot what I was going to say. Mierda.
She's so polished, you know? I bet she never makes a mistake with the silverware.
She does keep track of which one's Viago's poisoned.
Over here!
Take them out, quick!
Time to work!
You got it.
Take this shot!
Done!
Everyone all right?
We're in. Let's find the coming master.
This place is forbidden!
You cannot forbid the crows! More trouble.
Behind you! What's that one?
They're all yours!
Veilguard has come to me! Prove my word!
I'm here on behalf of the Crows. Poisoner.
Poison! You face the gift of the gods! Strength! Oh, give! Butcher fool!
How does he even work with the Butcher?
We'll ask questions after he's dead.
Now's your chance.
Keep at it! We can't let this thing out!
Behind you.
It's done. The Coming Master's dead.
Good. That's good.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening. Wait. This note says that wasn't all the Coming. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea. But the note does mention the Butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
Are you out of your mind? I told you crows to stay out of this!
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place!
You're responsible for the city.
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
There's also the gods.
Excuse me?
They're using the Antam and making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two are right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them. One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
I keep track of how many favors you owe me.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The Crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
Are you okay, Jacobus?
No. After we lost our families, Derek and I promised we'd look out for... I hate the Antom so much!
I'm sure Teo will welcome you to stay here in the Diamond.
I don't care. I don't sleep anymore anyway. But thanks for caring.
You should talk to some of the other occupation survivors.
You sound like air. Take time, feel the loss how you need. I wish I were a full-fledged crow. I'm just trapped here, doing nothing.